Hey everybody, Ralph Havens here, and welcome to the End AutoImmune Conditions Now show. And this show is about helping people recover, overcome autoimmune conditions, eliminating anxiety. It's also bigger than that though, right? It's about getting the life you truly want. Because when you get healthy, what else is there? What's the next step once you get healthy? And that's what I've noticed with this work, is that as people get healthier and eliminate anxiety, clear up autoimmune conditions, that sort of thing, that they start looking for what else they want to do in life. So I'm calling the show End AutoImmune Conditions Now, but it is bigger than that. So I'm going to be doing this. I've committed to myself to do this. Maybe I should be committed. I'm committed to do this every day for the foreseeable future. And so I'm going to be streaming it on Facebook Live, and then I'm going to be streaming it on YouTube, and even a podcast. Let me just type this in. And so it's going to be on Facebook Live, YouTube, and also I'm going to find a place to put it on as a podcast to get this information out there. I just want to have people have a way to know what to do and how to get their health back and their lives back, and to truly be healthy, happy, and whole. So welcome. This is I think the fourth episode. So today, what came to me as I was looking at what to do, I was thinking about when Jen and I and Ben decided to start doing things differently in San Diego. I'd just gotten my health back, and we were at the Carlsbad 5,000, a running race in San Diego with our other friend Ben. And Ben was actually the guy that told me how to get my body healed from the severe bone pain and depression and all the medical stuff that was going on with me. And I had found that fluoride was the issue, but I didn't know how to totally fix it. We got good water and spring water, and I was doing much, much better, but I still couldn't run. And Ben showed me an article he found, an old article, Ancient Remedy, and I used it, and 3 days later I was back to running. So there we were hanging out with Ben in Carlsbad, watching world-class runners running this 3.1 mile race. And he told us about something called cob houses, and how you could build earthen houses, and it was really inexpensive, and it was really cool, a great community, and that he had done that actually he didn't tell us he had done that yet. So we went and looked it up that day, and instantly we decided, you know what, we're going to go take the class, the 3-month class on, 3-week class on how to build a cob house, and to actually build a cob house in Oregon, outside of Ashland, Oregon. The thing was, though, I hadn't taken more than about a week to 10 days off for most of my life. And so I didn't know how to fund it, like how to do it. It's just like, how do we do this? We're going to take 3 weeks off and just go live in Oregon and build this cob house. But we just knew it just appealed to us. We thought, you know what, we're going to do this. And so it just felt right. So we signed up, we spent a few $1,000s, and we signed up for this class. And then we're like, wow, what do we do? And so we started, at the time I thought, man, I don't know how we're going to do this. And Jen said, well, you know what, let's Airbnb our house. And we didn't know how to do that. And so we decided to do it. And the thing was, we didn't know the next step. All we knew was that we had a date that we're supposed to be in Ashland, Oregon, and that we had this idea that, well, maybe we could rent out our house to fund it and just clear the schedule for 3 weeks. So we took that first step. And then we were going along, and really soon after that, we had our friends in Portland tell us that, hey, you know what, we're going to be gone. We're going to be living in overseas for the next year, and we're not coming back till, I think, the end of the year. And so you guys could just live in our house in Portland if you want. And we thought, wow, we've always, back up about a few months before, we'd been through Portland, and I just thought, wow, wouldn't it be cool if we could live here live in the forest and a cool city that I really liked. And I didn't have any idea how to do it, but it was a thought that popped in my head. And so there we were, and now our friends had said that we could have it for the whole summer. In fact, all the way through November. And we thought, wow, what an opportunity. We're already going to be up there in Oregon. It's just a few miles up the road to Portland. Let's take the whole summer off. But it was like, what are we doing? We don't know how to do this. We don't have a steady income stream just to go take time off without working. But we said, okay, let's do it. So we didn't know the next step, and except that we had made this decision. And so Jen said, well, we'll Airbnb the house for all that time, and we'll do that. And I remember thinking, that's impossible. I have no idea how we're going to do this. No idea. And Jen just put our little spreadsheet out and checklist and all the stuff. Our friend Riel was going to manage the house and restock it and let us know what was going on over the phone. And we did it. So what came to me today was, that first step, and the idea of what's the idea of a procrastination or perfectionism, the things that kind of make it where your dreams and our dreams are kind of just nice ideas. And, a dream without actually doing the first step and then starting, it's kind of like just a nice idea, right? So what to do? That's what I noticed, and that's what I wanted to talk about in this podcast or this show was it's not always necessary. In fact, it's hardly ever seems to be useful to wait until we have the whole plan, or know exactly how to make it just perfectly, or know how to overcome a certain problem that you see as something that would stop you from doing something. But the thing is, if you can see the first step to do, can you decide to take that first step? Can you decide to take the first step? And can you make a decision that, you know what, I'm going to do this because I really want this in my life, and I can see the first step, I just don't know the second step. So that's what I wanted to kind of put out there today, that you might want to check in on that and just see, it's like, you don't have to, but if you want to think about what do you really want, and what would be the first step to do? And then it becomes a decision. I had a friend that I met with, and we were just talking, and he had a big lofty business idea. It was a cool idea. And as we talked, it became apparent that, oh my goodness, he could actually do it. And it would make all the difference to his family. And it got very, very real. I mean, all of a sudden it got very real. And I remember sitting there really rooting for him and hoping he would decide to do it. And, he might still do it, but he kind of went and said and thought, not yet. I can't do it yet. Even though it would have made a big difference in his world, and he can still do it, but I don't know if he will. So that's what I wanted to talk about today. And let me know what you guys think. You can leave comments below. If you're seeing this on Facebook, click some hearts for me, or some likes. Hearts are even better, I guess, right? I'd love to hear that you're out there and you're getting something out of this. Leave a comment and let me know if you're getting something out of this, and what you might like, what you see is going on, and what you think about the idea of procrastination or perfectionism, waiting to make things perfect and taking a first step without knowing the second step. And if you have any stories, I'd love to hear your stories about how you did this in your life. So welcome. I'm calling this show End AutoImmune Now. And of course, it's much bigger than that. It's about getting the life you really want. So all right, let's get out there and live, everybody. Let's really live. Bye for now.